We want to free you from your smartphone. We want you to be more present in the moment. We will harness the power of AI to revolutionize portable computing. Do all of these vague and disorganized concepts sound good to you? Sounds innovative and a way to stick it to the evil smartphones. The biggest problem with aipin is it doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it a smartphone? No. Did they invent a new use case that only they can solve by inventing the device? No. Then what the f is it? I'll tell you what it is. It is an attempt to capitalize on the AI craze without understanding the fundamentals or the use cases of portable computing. Humane started in 2018, and up until the early 2023 announcement, we didn't get anything from the company. Reading the early development accounts and stories, to an outside investor, Humane was the next big startup. Apple's ex-employees were working in the startup. For the aipin, Qualcomm was supposed to provide the processing chip. To top it all off, they also partnered with SK Networks and Microsoft for cloud processing. Hell, LG was working with Humane in R&D. So you've got all the big names and investors took notice. They were able to raise a whopping $230 million in early 2023. What went wrong with the aipin? Consider this. The company was in operation for 5 years without announcing any products. But reading the initial plans for the pin, it was supposed to do a lot of smartphone operations faster, with fewer gestures, and use voice commands where necessary. If we could do informed speculation for a moment, the device probably started as a wearable gadget, and in the initial phase, I believe it might also have Bluetooth support for pairing. So it's like a smartwatch, but it's a wearable pin. To stand out, they had to offer something unique, hence the laser projector interface. Fitting that in a tiny device and figuring out the exact input gestures must have been a ridiculous challenge. With the explosion of ChatGPT in late 2021, they thought of another angle that could set their product apart. Now, it was an AI assistant device, but most importantly, a standalone device to act as a substitute for smartphone and really set it apart. This pitch convinced big name companies and investors to invest. The AI angle was only utilized to justify the device's existence and not the other way around. Small problem, however. Everything from value proposition to user base to devices functioning needed to be reimagined, but they didn't have the time to do it. Investors' money was on the line and they had nothing to show for it. Maybe they didn't have enough time for development, or maybe they rushed the development to gather even more investments. I realize that I'm making tons of assumptions and speculations, but it's crazy how dormant the development stories were for 5 years until AI got involved, and how all of these events line up. To further support my analysis, consider this: a $24 per month subscription fee. Don't tell me that after researching its user base, conducting sessions with focus groups, and other development procedures, yeah, the price is pretty reasonable. No one's gonna complain how the device is a $700 paperweight right after you stop paying subscription fee. aipin was absolutely annihilated by reviewers. Awful battery life, expensive subscription fee, extremely slow AI, the price tag, and the inability to connect with a smartphone were notable points. The argument has two parts. First one is reviewers have to be careful and have to do their due diligence when reviewing, to which I absolutely agree with. Second one is calling it the worst product reviewed can destroy the company, and we should allow some time for the product to grow and develop within its lifespan. As absolutely brain dead of an argument as it is, let's indulge. I'm reviewing aipin and acknowledge the device's limitation, but I sell you on the idea of its future enhancements. So basically, the alternative is to let consumers take a hit instead of the manufacturer. Also, a product future development isn't a utopian concept, guys. It's expected of every company that stands by its products and customers. Stop praising companies for future support. It's a given. If it's not, then the product is not worth buying. As a reviewer, my utmost priority is the consumer. Reviewers' job is to promote competition within the companies and looking out for the consumer. We've talked a lot about the pin's failures. Let's cut through all the jargon and fluff to see the actual use case. In its current state, the AI pin is an excellent companion for people who need accessibility features. However, future iteration must support pairing with a smartphone, health features suite, better battery, and prioritize processing on its SoC, a better projected display, and more refined input gestures. In some instances, I can see what they were going for was a futuristic device, but maybe their ambition held them back. We can see their vision. Imagine a lightweight pin that can project display on any surface, has seamless input, and is blazing fast without the subscription fee. You can ask it anything, and its ability to string tasks together and action them, revolutionary. A smartphone replacement? No, its successor. As of now, it just needs to be an accessory till the tech matures. We haven't seen ambitious devices in a long time. I really miss that. Maybe the ambition was corrupted by greed. AI is being shoved in everything without assessing its actual practicality. And regulation of AI is an ever-deteriorating quagmire. In terms of competition, however, we should be very excited for the future. Let us all hope that the humane aipin was an obligatory precursor disaster before we see the innovation at its finest. Thanks for the support, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this perspective. If so, please subscribe and like because...
Torque! Lewis, Nevada State Penitentiary.
This is Rogue Hat. Catch you guys later.